Welcome to Look Around Florida.
Welcome. I'm your host, Sean McFall, aka the Florida Man. I'm glad to see that you joined us tonight. Uh, I know throughout Florida, North Florida, it is cold with snow. I saw pictures today of Pensacola already having snow on the ground. Whew. Well, I want to say welcome to Look Around Florida. When you join the show, if you can, just in the comments, just say hi and where you're from, so I have an idea on where everybody's from, and go from there. Hey, Ryan, Mr. Rogers, good to see you, sir. So it's been a interesting week. There he is. Hey, Ryan. It's been an interesting week. This Saturday, I went to the St. Pete camp, and UDC chapter put on a Robert Lee celebration. Good time to see Bobby Ranzan and Randy, David King, our lieutenant commander, uh, Jeff Rokine, and various others from the Southwest Florida region were there. Good time, like always, hanging out with them and seeing what their camp is up to and that UDC chapter. Yeah, like I said, so many of us throughout Florida, throughout the Confederation, this month is Robbie Lee Jackson month. So a lot of different camps, different divisions. I did get this email from our mechanized cavalry captain for the state of Florida, David King. And I'll talk about it. Jeff Rokine, he is not picking cotton tonight. He might be picking cotton to stay warm tonight up there in Brandon. Ready. Make sure. Yes, the 28th SCVMC annual, June 19th to the 22nd, 2025, in Traverse, Florida. Host hotel would be Key Resort, 199 West Ruby Street, Traverse, Florida. I gotta download this and get this up on the page. For you guys that are interested in going to the Mechanized Cavalry annual meeting in Traverse, Florida. If you have any questions or concerns, of course, you can reach out to me, Captain King, or Ronnie Nichols. If you have any questions about this event. Cool thing about Traverse is it's in a good location. So if you wanted to shoot down to Tampa and go to Busch Gardens, bring the family, bring the little ones. Huh. That's David. Is it okay now? Because I'm not getting the connection bar. Wow. As I said, it's going to be a cold night tonight. Don't matter where you're at. Come and hang out here. I'll keep you warm. And hopefully keep you entertained. Get back to what I was saying. Yeah, that one's done. Yeah, the 33rd. This event is this Saturday. The 33rd annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage event. hosted by the Finley's Brigade, Camp 1614, Sons of Confederate Veterans, and Marianne Black, Chapter Number 5, Order of the Confederate Rose. This Saturday, social hour will be at 5 p.m., dinner program will be at 6 p.m. Uh, Tickets in advance is $50, door prices and auctions. Catering by Texas Roadhouse. Their guest speaker will be Miss Shirley Oliver, author of the trilogy book series Ghosts of the Hunley. If you have any questions or concerns about this event, please get a hold of Lieutenant Commander Mark Bass. Well, that's right, David. Thank you. Yeah, I'll put something up here in a little bit. Please join us for the Florida Division event, Lee Jackson celebration, Sunday, January the 26th. That's this Sunday. Special guest will be Donnie Kennedy, our commander in chief. Maggiano's Little Italy, 10367 Midtown Parkway, Jacksonville, Florida. St. John's, yeah, St. John's Town Center. Woof. If you have any questions or concerns on this event, get a hold of the Florida Division Commander, Kelvin Hart. Now, this event is this Saturday. I am planning on being at this event. The Colonel Samuel St. George Rogers Camp, 1865, Sons of Confederate Veterans, Ocala, Florida. Lee Jackson dinner and celebration of Southern heritage. Our guest speaker is the SCV Commander in Chief, Walter Donnie Kennedy, January 25th, this Saturday. Social hour and silent auction will be at 6 p.m. Dinner will be at 7. Paradise Ballroom at Silver Springs Historical Park. Tickets are $65, $120 for a couple. Register and purchase tickets at LeeJacksonDinner.com. I know a lot of us throughout the Southwest Florida region are planning on going to this event. Bob Highball and his camp has, from what I'm hearing, has done a wonderful job organizing this and getting it squared away. Ready. I just got this email from Captain King. This is a very long time in coming. Our chapter will plan to dedicate a monument at the Linden Cemetery on March 15th. Mark your calendars, guys. Linden Cemetery on March 15th, Saturday. Will you and your guys be able to participate in service? I found an old program where we are having a Lee Jackson event next Saturday. If you guys, but okay. Oh yeah, that's the Jerry Peacock's camp event, and that's going to be during the day this Saturday. Guest speaker Thomas Jackson and his wife. Okay, Robert Lee and Thomas Jackson and their wives. My son. Okay. Our Confederate Memorial Day service will be on Saturday, April the 26th. If you have any questions or anything, please get with Joyce White, president of the Gainesville. Uh, I can't pronounce it wrong. The last name. Yes, yes, Jeffro. He is traveling all over the Southland. Hope him and pray to God that Roy and Linda Hudson are in a safe and warm place tonight. A lot of our brothers and sisters, uh, uh, North Florida, getting blue. And if you guys haven't seen it, our division chaplain is on the road also. So, our prayers and thoughts go out to Kim Hofecker. I know he's watching. Uh, Safe travels this week. So, a lot of camps are out there doing stuff for Lee Jackson. We got Confederate Memorial Month coming up. So, my camp, we are planning on hitting cemeteries and going flagging and checking on our graves and everything. If your camp is doing something for the Confederate Memorial, me, Facebook, uh, if you're in the Florida Division members only page, feel free to message me on your event for Confederate Memorial Month. That's the big month coming up. So, yeah, Annette Lindsay, am I better now, Kim, or worse? The Florida Division OCR president, Annette Lindsay's on the road also, but she's staying local in Florida. Uh, uh, Kim, I'm going to try something next Tuesday and starting later. Because it looks, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm looking at my router and it's all green, so I don't know if it's my internet or StreamYard. So I'm gonna do a test run tomorrow. Uh Nothing planned or anything, just a test run, just to see how my connection and everything is, and go from there. If I'm gonna stay with Tuesday night or Wednesday or start later Tuesday, because I know a lot of you, including myself, get home from work. So yeah, David, which is weird because I'm hardwired into my router. I don't use Wi-Fi. I do, but that's on my phone. But that's good to know, David. So not much going on. Camps are busy. Everybody's kind of hunkered down tonight with the cool weather. So we do have the division reunion coming up in June. Yeah, that's good to know, Dave. We got the Florida Division reunion coming up in June. Uh, Hopefully, our GEC puts it to a vote and hopefully gets our division reunion in Ocala this year. But that's up to our GEC here in Florida. Uh, then we have the national convention. I'm not loading, or you're not loading. Jeffra, am I not loading, or you're not loading? Thanks, David. Let me know about yours. I know David. He does a pretty good one on Friday nights. He more focus on history. Same with Michael Hardy. Michael Hardy does a history chat on Sundays. They're great programs. Please check them out. And of course, you got SCV chat on Monday and Thursday nights. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, I had one thing planned and things didn't work out. No big deal. Ooh, David, what was the subject? Or what's the subject this Friday night? Ooh, I got my camp adjutant watching the show. Woohoo! So, yeah, hopefully all you men and ladies are warm tonight. Stay healthy. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with this tomorrow, so you may see me go live. Just do a testing and tuning. I don't know, Bobby. The Florida GC got to meet and do some voting, so that's all I know. Uh, so that's true, David. From what I hear, Stonewall name belonged to the men, not him. The Stonewall Brigade. So, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I got home late tonight, so I didn't really have much to plan. I wanted to go live tonight to remind you guys about the different events uh, coming up, especially this weekend. Hey, guys, please type in the chat if my connection is good right now. Like I said, I need to do some testing and tuning. So just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down for connection. So that kind of give me an idea. Thanks, Bobby. It gives me an idea if I need to start the show a little bit later, or it's basically as my computer and my router and everything warms up, so to speak. But yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Jeffro. Ooh, that's good. Excuse me. So we're gonna wrap it up. Lisa, thanks for the feedback, everybody. That way gives me an idea. Uh, like you're all saying, right now is good. Uh, that's good to know. Thanks. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. I got home late. Uh, looking forward to next Tuesdays. That's cool. Righty. Let's end the show with this little video. As soon as I find it.
When my mother was in college, she danced with Confederate veterans. To me, it wasn't that far away. My father knew this. My mother knew this. Almost 50 years ago, I joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. In those days, we weren't concerned about saving monuments or any of those things. That wasn't necessary. In fact, none of us had any remote idea that it would ever come up, or we would have done something then. We can't just sit there and react. We have to be proactive.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans is the direct heir of the United Confederate Veterans and the oldest hereditary organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers. Organized at Richmond, Virginia in 1896, the SCV continues to serve as a historical, patriotic, and non-political organization dedicated to ensuring that a true history of the 1861 to 1865 period is preserved. Membership in the SCV is open to all male descendants of any veteran who served honorably in the Confederate Armed Forces.
It is my birthright. My ancestors fought and bled and died. Because of their sacrifice, it gives me not only the eligibility to join, but it's my duty to join the organization. Their blood flows through my veins. Their struggles and triumphs are what made my family what it was, and in a sense made me who I am today. We're to defend the Confederate soldier's good name, that he fought for a noble cause, that he fought for his home, his wife, his children, and his descendants. We're to guard his history, which to me, it's the monuments, it's the headstones, as well as the actual written history of what happened during that war.
The citizen soldiers who fought for the Confederacy personified the best qualities of America. The preservation of liberty and freedom was the motivating factor in the South's decision to fight the Second American Revolution. The tenacity with which the Confederate soldiers fought underscored their belief in the rights guaranteed by the Constitution. These attributes are the underpinning of our democratic society and represent the foundation on which this nation was built. Today, the Sons of Confederate Veterans is preserving the history and legacy of these heroes, so future generations can understand the motives that gave life to the Southern cause.
We need to draw the line in the sand right now. These are our Confederate monuments. These are our Southern heroes, and you're not going to take them down. Right now, if we do not protect our heritage and present it as it truly was, it's going to be lost forever.
The memory and reputation of the Confederate soldier, as well as the motives for his suffering and sacrifice, are being purposely distorted in an attempt to alter history. And unless the descendants of Southern soldiers resist those efforts, a unique part of our nation's cultural heritage will cease to exist.
My commitment to the SCV is a commitment to our heritage, our cause. Not in a violent way nor aggressive way, simply in the way we live. Live what you believe. But in your defense, know in what you're defending and defend it truthfully.
If you were interested in perpetuating the ideals that motivated your Confederate ancestor, the SCV needs you. Simply visit www.scv.org today. Our genealogists are ready to help you trace your Confederate heritage.
We're not just some history club. We are a fraternal organization who is essentially the last guardians whose duty it is to defend American and Southern history.
Have a good night, everybody. Stay Southern, stay warm, and hope to see all you next Tuesday. May God bless you in your ventures this week. Till next Tuesday, have a good night.